Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me for today's edition of the Danielle Daily Show. I have a great topic for us today, our own needs, the things that we need to do for ourselves to feel fulfilled, to feel energized, and to be able to give to others, to be able to do all the things that we need to do in a day. And I feel like this is such a great topic, especially this time of year. You know, we're all thinking of others, we're all thinking of giving, and I think it's a wonderful time to maybe put some focus back on giving to ourselves and really get into why that's important. So I will have today's note to self for you. I would love to hear your comments on what your needs are, what needs you feel like you're doing a good job fulfilling right now, and which needs you feel like are maybe falling by the wayside. I'll tell you a little story about where this topic came from and why we're discussing it today. And I know that you're really going to love today's note to self. So make sure that if these are something that you like to collect and you like to write down so that you have them available for when this comes up for you, make sure you have something handy because I will be giving that to you later in today's broadcast. So, oh my goodness. This last weekend, I was putting together my calendar for this week. Usually on Sundays, I sit down and I look at my week ahead, what I have coming up, what I need to accomplish, what my goals are, and I just felt completely overwhelmed. And I've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed for a couple of weeks now. There are so many things going on right now behind the scenes with my book and with the show and my business and all the things that need to be done. Even just little things like laundry. There's a never-ending list of things that need to be done. And most of them are actually things that I'm looking forward to doing and I love doing, and I feel privileged to even have the opportunity to do them, but there are so many of them. There's just a very long list. So Sunday I sat down to put together my calendar for the week, and I just felt completely overwhelmed because I knew although I could do all of the tasks that needed to be done, it was a lot. And I don't know about you, but when I get into overwhelm, I know that is not a good place for me to be making decisions from. It's not a good place for me to be interacting with other people from, because I'm not thinking clearly. I'm pretty much just trying to get things done, get them off the plate. And I know that I'm not going to be making my most effective decisions from that place. So like I said, for the past couple of weeks, I felt very busy. I felt like I have a lot to do, a lot on my plate. And I noticed that over the past couple of weeks, I haven't been exercising as much as I'd like to. I haven't been drinking as much water as I normally do. And I haven't been spending as much time meditating or just quieting my mind as I normally do. And so with this hugely busy week staring me in the face, I thought, you know what? The very first thing I'm going to do is prioritize those three things: exercise, water, and time for meditation. It looks like JC has joined us. Thank you so much. Let me read his comment. He says, "Hey, what's your mic? It sounds great." You know, I don't remember off the top of my head, but I will put it in the comments as well as private message you. Yeah, I'm really happy with this mic. I feel like it picks up a little bit of the sound of the fireplace in the background, but it's pretty good. So thank you for the compliment on that. I'm glad that the sound sounds good. I'm wondering if you guys can hear the carpet that's being installed on the floor below me. There's a lot of banging. Hopefully that's not too distracting. So like I said, when I looked at my calendar and I saw how overwhelming my week looked, I made it an executive decision, and I said, okay, all of these things are going to be done, and before I do them, I'm going to make sure that I put in time for me to exercise, for me to meditate and recenter myself, and for me to make sure that I drink the amount of water that I need. Because for me, when I don't have enough water, like everything just doesn't feel as good. I feel hungry, I feel grumpy, my skin feels yucky. Water is such an essential thing for me. My brain doesn't work as well. It looks like Tim has joined us. Thank you so much. So again, if you're just joining us, I'm Danielle Watson. This is the Danielle Daily. We are talking about your needs and why they matter. And I'm telling a little story about what's been going on with me lately. So for a couple of weeks, I felt like I have a lot to do. I've let my exercise schedule kind of diminish. I have not been drinking enough water, and I haven't been meditating. And I'm not saying everybody has to meditate, but I think we all have some sort of practice that centers us, whether that's going for a walk or prayer or writing, whatever it is. So for me, that's meditation. And although I was still doing all these things, I wasn't going without water, I wasn't going without exercise, I wasn't going without time to center myself. I wasn't doing as much of it as I know I need to do for it to really be a help to me, for it to be effective and to help me perform at a better level. So when I looked at my schedule on Sunday and saw that I had way too much to accomplish this week, the first thing I did was prioritize, okay, how much exercise do I know I need? Personally, I know that I need to work out between 6 and 8 hours a week. And I know that that's a lot for a lot of people. The past couple of weeks, I've been hanging out in the 4 to 5 hour range. And I find that for me, that just does not give me the energy I need to accomplish all I need to accomplish. So for me, making time to do 6 to 8 hours of vigorous exercise every week is important because it allows me to do all the other things I need to do. Now for me, that consists of going to a yoga studio for hour-long classes, and so that means that I might have to go twice on one day if I can't make it each day of the week. So somewhere between 6 and 8 hours. And so Monday was the day that I decided I will go twice, and then I've been going once the other days, and I will go this weekend at least one of the days, because for me that's where I draw energy from. And I've also noticed that although it's been my practice for about 2 years now to take about 10 minutes, sometimes 15, every day in the middle of the day to just lie down and close my eyes and just relax, I haven't been doing that the last couple of weeks, so I decided I need to do that again. Well, just to let you know, we're here at Thursday. I have yet to do that this week. But what I have done is in the morning, I have taken time, 10 to 15 minutes to meditate. And I feel like I'm at Thursday. We're almost at the end of the week. I still have a lot to do, and I'm feeling that feeling of I'm running out of time this week and very overwhelmed. So today I'm actually going to carve out another 15 minutes. So I will have spent 30 minutes today meditating. I will have spent an hour on my yoga mat, and I will drink all the water I need to drink, because I know that we all have so many things to do, and it's so easy when we have a lot to do to just let those things that we do for ourselves fall off the priority list. And I think that we really need to start thinking about how we can reverse that, because by meeting those basic needs that we have, for whatever yours are, for me, it's water, centering my crazy brain that is all over the place, and exercise. And by doing those things, it enables me to do all the other things. But if I don't do those things, then all of the other things suffer. So I'm curious, is that something that you find, falls off your radar when you find that your schedule gets really busy, or is it something that you make a commitment to doing even more of? Like today, it's Thursday, I've only got today and tomorrow to do all the things that I need to do, and it would be very easy for me to say, you know what, I don't have time to meditate again, but I feel like I don't have time not to. I need to be focused, I need to be sharp, I need to be able to do what it is I need to do in the most effective way. And so that means taking 15 minutes to actually do that. And today, it's interesting because I started off my morning, I went to yoga class, and I ate and I meditated, and I didn't even start work until about 11, which it's easy to say, oh my gosh, it's your own fault you're not getting things done. But I needed to do those things for myself so that this afternoon, when I'm really focused, I will truly be focused, because I've already met the needs of my mind and my body. So tell me what your thoughts are about that. It looks like JC says, get with Layla, she'll help you hack this stuff. I feel like I've got it. I know what it is I need to do. I know what it is I need to do it, but I will reconnect with her because I know she would be cheering me on for that. JC also says, personally, I never break my morning routine. Still working on my homemade bulletproof coffee. Awesome. I hear so many good things about that bulletproof coffee. I mostly drink tea in the morning, but I want to say, does it have is it coffee and coconut oil or coffee and butter? I can't remember. Let me know. So what are you guys doing besides having a morning routine and drinking your coffee to really fulfill the needs of your mind and body? Like I said, for me, water, yoga, meditation. These are the things that keep me sane, and the busier my schedule gets, the more time I need to have for those things. So like I said, the last couple weeks I've only been making time for 4 to 5 hours of exercise, and that's just not enough for me. I need to have between 6 and 8 hours for me to feel my best and to look my best. And I know when I look my best, I feel my best. And so it's like the opposite of a vicious circle. It's like a positive vicious circle. I'm sure there's a name for that, and I'm not thinking of it right now. So talk to me about what other routines you guys have, or what other things you do to help yourself really stay focused and to be able to accomplish all you need to accomplish. JC says, oh good, he's telling me what's in that in that coffee, the bulletproof coffee. Coconut oil, butter is the usual. Coconut oil and anything is the bee's knees. I'm a stevia fiend, so there's my sweet. You know, I wish I could like stevia. Different brands taste a little bit different, and I've found some, but yes, coconut oil is awesome. It has so many uses. You can eat it, you can put it on your body, you can cook with it. It is an awesome thing, and now it's available everywhere. I know years ago when I started using it, you couldn't find it at Trader Joe's. You had to go to Whole Foods, and I love coconut oil. So today's note to self, are you ready to write it down? We're going to keep today's show brief because, like I said, I have so many things to do. I received actually the final draft of the cover for my ebook, so I will be posting that on my Facebook page later today. Super excited to show that. It's so beautiful. It's amazing how a professional designer can take something that you really don't know what you want it to look like, and they can make it exactly what you would have dreamed up if you had any artistic ability whatsoever. Which I do not. Thank you for the laughs and for the hearts, by the way. I think those are from Tim. I appreciate you. Okay, so here we go with today's note to self. I think this is a really important one. It's super simple. It's something that's really easy to forget when we get busy, but I think that it's important to meet our own needs, and so today's note to self is all about that. So today's note says, "Dear self, your needs matter because you matter." And that's it. So usually when I write this down, I write, "Dear self," and then I would write, "Your needs matter because you matter," and then I would sign it, "Love me," and put a little heart next to it because that's just me. I don't know about JC and Tim putting hearts by it, but yeah, definitely you can put me, or you can put your own name, or you can even put my name if you like that, if you like the idea of somebody else kind of telling you what to do. I know sometimes we just wish somebody would tell us what the right thing to do is, so if that's helpful for you. I'll read the note to self one more time. If you want to put anything else into the comments, feel free. I read all of them. I also read them after the broadcast is over when this is a recording, and I reply to all of them. Feel free if there's anything that you're working with that you want to tell me about. I know people like to private message me things that they're not necessarily comfortable putting here in the feed for everybody to see. Feel free to do that anytime. If there's any way that I can help you, if you know somebody who would like to watch these broadcasts, please feel free to share them. I feel like this is the place to come for something that's positive, for something that's fun, or something that's inspiring every single day of the week. And I really appreciate you guys for joining me. Everything that you guys do for like putting comments in and sharing and making the hearts and the thumbs ups and the laughing faces, just, it makes me so happy. It makes me so fulfilled and feeling like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and who doesn't like feeling like that, right? Okay, one more time with the note to self. So it says, "Dear self, your needs matter because you matter." So I hope you wrote that down. I hope that's useful for you today. I hope that if you are also feeling very busy during this holiday season with all the things you need to do, whether that's personally or through your business, or you're dealing with, all the stuff that other people need you to do, I really hope that you will take the time to prioritize what your needs are and to meet those needs. because you matter, and also so that you can do all of the things that it is you know you need to do. All right? So if you need me, you know where to get me. I love and appreciate you guys. I will see you back here tomorrow for the last Danielle Daily of the week. Again, love you guys. I'll see you then, okay? Bye. Mwah.